All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, Greg, Mike, Steven, Captain Price. Good morning. Gregory, good morning. Mike, good morning. Mike, it's the same thing with DAX as well. It tends to follow the US. I used to trade the DAX exclusively. DAX, yeah, DAX in Germany. I used to trade DAX. I mean, like literally, the guys will tell you in the room that have been with us for a while. I used to trade that thing all the time. Good instrument. You're better off tracking the DAX versus the Nikkei. It's a lot easier to trade, and it mimics the Dow Jones. There you go. Cash market open. We have a disconnect between the 200 and the 100, and a retest of Globex at 461. Yeah, we're getting some selling pressure coming in here, hot and heavy. So I'm gonna start looking for an entry point here. And if we close the 486, that's gonna put us in a position where rallies are shortable. And we hit it. Okay. So 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. The next target is 411. Rallies are shortable. Good morning, Abe. Good morning. So we have Harmony zone number one as resistance at 461 by 71 and 86 by 96 is zone number two. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity in the market right now. Our target is 411. Man. Two. Here we come on that 411. And we have the bottom end of the Globex band as well down here. So just watch it. Market around that zone tend to counter trend. Okay, target is hit. Zone number one, zone number two. Zone number one is shifted to 36 by 46. Resistance zone number two is 61 by 71. And the target got hit. The next target is 386 on the short side. Good morning, Shingo. How are you? Good morning, Brad. Good morning. See that? I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See that bottom end of the Globex band? That's the typical behavior right here. And you'll see it happen up here as well in this zone. They tend to counter. Whenever they run up to it, they counter down here. So that's a consistent behavior that we see out of the market. Now they're going to take it to Globex. So the market is disconnected. Now the 200 and the 100 are out of sync, which is going to lend itself to a two-sided market. All right, look that. There's another one. 53. Yeah, here you go. We're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing. All right, so we're back to Globex, and that's Harmony Zone number 2. So the shorts really need to come in, and they need to come in below 435. Good morning, Khaled. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that was a good one. When we're looking at ES is really not making much of a move either way. Fairly quiet instrument. You need to almost break 94 and a quarter or 69 and a quarter. Actually, not 69, but you could go into that low of 78, and that will give us some opportunity. Yeah, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. I mean, action packed morning so far. Captain set up short right here. I wanna see more of this market before I start piling on. There's Captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko. So there's pressure coming in. So at the top of the hour, we have Richmond Manufacturing Index coming up. So just watch out for that. I'm trying to get short right here. I'll give it one more try. Keep it at a 5-point stop. It's either going to happen here or it's not. That's fine. All right. Put on a short right here. If we get back to that 58, that would be a captain setup short. I'll take a shot at it there. The odds are we're gonna run up, be honest with you, but just on the odd chance of it coming back down, yeah, it's gonna go. Come on. So we made a little bit of money on that one, but I'm trying to hold on to it for a bigger move into the 86. we're getting moves up there. If we end up breaking above 86, that's a complete 200 NT wrinkle reversal. Shit, man, that would have been good. Yeah, here we go. I mean, we're coming up to that level. Yeah, Rockies. I like my mugs. There you go. Boom. All right. So now we have a 200 and 100 NT wrinkle and sync on the long side. You see that reversal right here, right at the bottom end of the Globex band? Most likely they're trying to do the same thing up here. They'll get it up to the 510 and then fade it. So that's the next target is actually 511, believe it or not. So that's coming up. All right, I'm gonna just go get a little bit of water. I'll be back. All right, good morning, Sheila. Good morning, good morning. All right, we got a break in the channel at 470. Yeah, here we go, man. Do. Yeah, we're back at Globax. So we're spending some time here in the middle of the range, playing around. James, that's funny. I know. I better make sure I'm not tracking food and coffee in it. You're funny. The wife doesn't like it. Oh well. All right. What do we make? What kind of sense do we make out of this market right here? We're the market that we're seeing is simply trading in and around Globex. I mean, there's an opportunity to go short around 72 if I can get up there. $72. I'll add to it right here. All right, let's see it. Okay. I need to push into that 61. Here it comes. Come on, baby. $61. Let's see if I can get anything bigger. Flatted the second one. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Yeah, I actually I just needed to put my order at that 72 and not trying to kind of manage it. Yeah, see, look at this. See, that's the problem with Globex is you get that type of behavior. So you have to kind of almost like take all your profits and not try and not don't try to trail the second contract. Yeah, look at that mess. Yeah, it's noisy, and I need to leave this area alone. We need to go either break above 90 or break under 50 for momentum to start presenting itself. Okay. Middle of the range. Yeah, middle of the range stuff. 63.75. 63.75. That's another spot. 63.75. That's interesting. So we went short here for a small stop. We made money off this run and made money off this pocket of sellers. Yeah, if we break 50, 58 and a quarter, that's going to be a significant event structurally that will put the market on its back foot, and we'll start moving toward that 48, and that will be a technical damage to the market. The 200 and the 100 right now are in sync on the long side. So, but you're getting a pocket of sellers that are trying to exert themselves, and I just need to see how well they handle it. Ultimately, if we start breaking anything above 490, then that would be see, we didn't get to that 58. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a bullish behavior. That's a bullish behavior. Yeah, I mean, Globex has been holding up, and the overall structure of the market has a bias to the long side. I mean, we got there multiple times. I mean, anything under the 48 is an issue for the market. So we got to that 60 and held it, 61 and held it. Why did I not do that? Here we go. 60. One and two. Really? 1, 2, 66. 3. You can't see 63. Yeah, you have to. Gonna go break even and see if I can get a push to the 80s, and I'm gonna be looking to add to it. Oh no, they're not gonna give it to me. Damn it. All right, flatten that trade. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would have been a different trade. That's okay. Flat is flat. I mean, I'll take a flat. One, two, yeah. Just gotta manage my risk tightly. So what I'm noticing here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trades in a, you could say 20, 25 point range. So that is too much. And that is a red flag for me. And I need to just step away from this market for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta step away from it. That's a switch trade right here. I mean, the 58, we talked about the 58 being important. Yeah, across the board, we're starting to kind of fade here a little bit. So you see right here in this spot, that market needed to kind of break the 84, and it just simply did not have enough steam to do it. And we're about to close the 100 NT Renko, so that will disconnect the market. So this area right here is a support area, and we don't want to lose that support area. And where we're going to lose it is like the 50, the 48. That's going to be a critical level for. Okay. Yeah, structurally, there's a little bit of damage going on here. So let's see where they want to go with it. 66.75. Mm. All right, so switch trade, two switch trades in a row, that lends itself to a flush. Let's see how far they want to take it down here. All right, so the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. That means that we have a two-sided market, and the market is not decisive either on the long side or the short side. We would need the market to do a couple of things. One of them, go back up to that 84, the 75 to the 84. The longs will take control. If we end up going back all the way down to 411, then that would be a switch trade short on the 200 NT wrinkle, and rallies become short on a swing trade basis. Yeah, I see that they're trying the 45s. There you go. Flushy flush. So we're at harmony zone number 2, which is the support area. So we want to see how well the longs are coming in between that 36.26. Yeah, they're flushing this thing. See, we had two switch trades in a row, and that's typically a good sign for a flush. I'm breaking even on this trade. I may not add to it, just let me see how well it behaves. Here we go. Can we go? I am gonna go better than, oh, here we go. Let's see if I can get better move. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's take it out. That's not bad. I mean, we're at a harmony zone number 2. If we were not at this zone, I would have kind of gave it a little bit more room. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Still, we have a little bit of a chance for a flush, but I'm always concerned whenever we are. I mean, okay, so this move that you're seeing right here, where is this thing? That's the first touch of that zone, and typically you'll get a bounce. Like see what happened here, how the first touch, the market did this, and eventually crashed. So that's what you're going to be getting here. And I needed to make a little bit of money and just kind of move on. Yeah, see what they're doing? Tricky bastards. But the beauty is we see them coming. We see them coming. Can't trick me. Yeah, that's here we go, Brad. Good job, buddy. Brad passed another evaluation, 50K. Good job. Yeah. Well, what got me out of it, DJ, is how we paused at the target. So, I mean, we have a target right here, which is 436.75, and it happens to be Harmony Zone number 2 as a support. So, basically, my entry 45 had a stop of 50 and a target at 36. As long as we don't pause there and we just flush. And the fact that we paused is what got me out. And you had to be fairly quick with this one. What happened, James? Yeah, the 45 there was a lot of pent up stops right above it, but that's fine. I mean, it's just as long as you're reading the market accurately, DJ. All right, let's just focus. Let's focus. It's 9:30. This is the personality of this type of behavior, and I think most people are struggling with price action today. They're struggling with location. So where are we in location wise? We are in the Globex band. Whenever you are trading within this band, what the type of personality that it's dominant is reversion to the mean personality, meaning that the market tends to break above and below Globex, then retrace back to it. That's the dominant personality in location, the location we're in today. So any trades I take, they need to have more of a scalping personality to them, where you start small and you add to a trade. And you're looking for 10 points, 15 points. Basically, you're looking for scalping opportunities. Now, when we start trading above here and below this price, okay, that's when you start seeing more persistent personality, where the market just holds and just the dips are buyable in case of a break, and the market tends to have a different personality than this, where you're up, down, up, down, up. It's just literally they're coiling around the middle of the range, which is Globex, and that's Globex 461. So be aware of location. Yeah. Here we go again. Really? Yeah, it is ping ponging in and around the zone. I mean, it's back and forth. Even here at 53 to 63, it's gonna go up. 60, 70, 61. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this area alone. It just, I understand. I mean, as long as you see it, you see it. But this Globex business, it's gonna do this. So I mean, if you want to know what a consolidation looks like, literally you have to look at price action trading around Globex. That's how you know ahead of time that the personality is a consolidation, and a choppy consolidation at that. So if you don't want to be involved in a market that looks like that, then you're seeing it right now. Ahead of time. Yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, the first half an hour, Mike, it's always I try to undertrade that environment because just fast market, and it's sometimes you catch good moves, but I'm better off reading the market during the first half an hour and just kind of start to trade afterwards. Yeah, and see, and when the market's so fast and you trying to use replicanto on 12 or 13 accounts, and you have a hiccup, uh, by the time you figure it out and look, you could be up or down significant amount of money. So you always have to have your blotter, and I'm sure you do that already, but your screen, you see your position, open positions, and open pending trades, because that's what replicanto sometimes seems to miss. Like you would think you're flat, but you have pending orders out there, and all of a sudden, you go get some water, come back, and you're in a bunch of positions you did not think you were in. So just yeah, 61. Okay, so we have something going on here, which is a 68 entry, 68 and a half entry for a potential run up to target number 2. I'm gonna pass on that trade. Yeah, screw this stuff. Okay. It's across the board. Okay, 944. What are we seeing in this market? We're seeing them basically oscillating around Globex. I mean, there's opportunities here, but I'm making, I'm electing kind of just to avoid this zone. ES is now it's weaker. Thank you for mentioning that, Stephen. Let's take a quick look at ES because it's just a slow, and it's overall weak. We had a captain set up short that presented itself at an entry of 84.75. Then we came and retested. Now a switch trade, and that's pushing. So that's gonna affect NQ. I'm gonna keep my eye on the smaller chart for ES. Okay, so the big picture is 69. Yeah, well, 69 is a big level. Yeah, I mean, it's like, whatever. Let's see here. This is the box. It's a boxing match right here. They need to get out of these levels right here. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. It's just from experience, I know that this type of zone can bounce around for a little bit, and all of a sudden they'll just boom, like take a direction. So I rather for them to break above 80 or break under 45. Those are the two big levels. Yeah, James. Yeah, I understand, man. I mean, I do back testing, optimization, forward testing. I do all of that. What you're probably running into is just a series of trades that don't work, or it's not necessarily don't work. They just stop you out, and that kind of affects your confidence. Ultimately, if you're trading a lot of, I don't know if you're trading a live account or you're trading like an Apex account or something, but it's all about sizing. If you're blowing up a bunch of accounts, most likely your sizing is off. So you want to look into that part of it, because you could almost have a 50-50 probability system, but if your sizing is accurate, then that would be a successful system, even at 50-50. So start there. If you have any questions, let me know, man. I'll help you out. Khaled, I'm sending you a message, buddy. You guys see the dance? You guys see this Globex dance? It's not. Let me put it this way. It's kind of too late to recognize it after the fact. You have to recognize it before it happens. So this way you're not sucked into it. It doesn't help me to be looking back and say, oh, well, I should have recognized this as a consolidation, and now I'm down 1,000 and I need to make it back. That's just no good. I gotta see it before it happens. Here we go back to that 45. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 44. Yeah, you start breaking 45. Yeah, the 45 seems to be wanting to hold. I mean, we visited this one plenty of times today. And we're starting to grind back in. Okay, so you see we're establishing a channel now. We're back into the neutral zone. You're gonna get a market hitting target number 1. Target number 2 here is 430. If we start giving away anything between 35 and 25, we're gonna start to get that switch trade on the 200 NT ring. Hmm. 48, 51. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can find ourselves in a. Let me see here. 58. You see that 58? Yeah, I mean that's why I'm a little bit concerned. But the 58 short has a good potential if we break down to that 51. Then rallies have a potential of getting back to 45 and then break into 35. So that 58 short, I'm taking a look at it. I mean, obviously I'm not getting the 58 anymore. I just don't like the location. That's the only thing that's. I don't like the fact that we are at Globex. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit more confirmation in the form of a close at 58. I mean at 51, and then I can play that game. See that? I'll take a quick scalp here. But that's basically the 58 was a good one. I recognize that. I just didn't like the damn location. But you know, we made a little bit of money. Yeah, and that's what I DJ. That's what I figured. I just need to be scalper. You have to read between the lines in the market. Like seriously, you gotta like you gotta see the price and see the intent of people behind it. If that makes sense. Like why are they doing what they're doing? How would they fail? What type of a trader is actually in this location and why? And if he's successful, how would he act? If he's not successful, how would he fail? And you're asking yourself those questions. It helps. I'll tell you what type of trader is trading here. Uh, well, okay, the type of trader that's in here is anticipating a break and is getting restless because the market is literally coiling. So the majority of the traders are coming in here at balance and putting longs and shorts with stops above 80 and above 30, 35, 30, and they're just sitting there waiting on their positions to work. So ultimately, that's what the top of trader that's sitting here and anticipating. And the market is going to build up enough stops here and then run over the top of trader that has the most stops. So balanced areas where there's a lot of volume are areas where a lot of traders are resting and building, and the market will take those guys out. Uh, James, I'm using Ninja Trader 8. Well, so we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'd like to say it will. I'd like to say it will. Let's see. It's 10 o'clock. Besame. It's interesting. Hey, Omer, how are you, buddy? What's going on? James, you're saying is trade of 8 platform causing my problems? I don't necessarily think so. Ninja Trader bought trade of 8. It's just uh, NT8 is a such. It's a more superior platform for futures traders. I mean, it's just a it is. You're getting a whole lot more tools to use versus trade of 8. All right, okay. They're playing 1 and a 2. Yeah, they're playing. Not now. We. How did I not see that? We're the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, and we're making a move. Okay. Good morning, Safe. Good morning. All right. So across the board, how's everybody doing? Steven, Abe, Brad, DJ Mike, Khaled, any trades? Mike, Safe, Sheila. How we doing, Sheila? Okay, the day is young, Steven. Let's keep working, buddy. It's a tricky market today. Not an easy market, to be honest with you. It's a sideways market. If you made any money, good for you. Look at this. This is the big picture. So, from a perspective of choppiness, you're getting one candle up, one candle down, one candle up. It's just literally a meat grinder in a very tight range when you look at the big picture. And if you ever want to know when to expect consolidation, is typically after a big move. You had that one candle reversal, you got a follow through, then the market is just basically consolidating. So in a consolidated market where the market is spending a lot of time in in the Globex band, which is a sign that the market is in consolidation, make sure you're scalping, managing your risk very tightly, taking opportunities within that first hour, and just call it a day. That's good, Mike. That's good. Patience is definitely a value. Okay, safe watching. All right, let's just keep working together. We'll see where would I see momentum, consistent momentum. I mean, that's a question. If the market is trying to trap and it's coiling around Globex, where you, where we at right now and a break above 80 will pick up steam, and the steam can get us all the way back up to 510. Okay, and if that happens, you will get upward momentum. um, Typically you'll get a break, then a retest around that 500. So that would be the expectation from this current price action. If we break under Globex at any point or below Globex at any point, then the trajectory is going to be neutral zone, and then taking out the harmony zone number one, and then start to trade under the 410. Okay, so like literally the big momentum is going to happen above 514 and under 410. Anything in between is scalping opportunities. That's it. So these are the trades that I took today. I kept it small. And we're up 315. And this is where we at for the month so far. And our equity curve is fairly decent, 45-degree angle. There's a couple of days, actually this day and this day I was down 1800 and I came back. But beyond that day, everything else has been steady. So that's where we at. Stair step equity curve. Here, you see the shenanigans again? Yeah, like run it up, boom. Globex. They're just messing with people today. This is an environment where you need to do two things. Under trade, if you trade with a minimum number of contracts, and scalp. Good morning, AVS. And by the way, also this is an environment where you want to take a lot of breaks. Just stop staring at this machine, because you're gonna start thinking in terms of it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and all it is just noise. So this is an environment where take a lot of bathroom breaks. All right, guys. Thank you very much for spending your day with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you have any questions, let me know. We're here for you. ES is moving toward target number 2, which is 76 and a quarter. Oh yeah, that may be the one. Flushing people here. Gotta step away for just a moment. That's a big deal actually right here. We should see a push lower down to that 40 and potentially a break. Yeah. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 50. Almost there. 55. Keep it. Yeah, there's damage happening here. There's a little bit of damage going on. They're walking it down. They're testing harmony zone number 2. As long as we are trading under 61, that can lend itself to a break below 35, then the 30, then eventually will flush toward that 511. We're seeing things are slowing down, but at the same time, that run up into the 50 had a short bias to it, and now you're getting a switch trade that got tested, and a break below the 35, like we were talking earlier, is going to get you to the 30s and potentially lower prices. I mean, they put, hey, what's his name? Omer. So you kind of trade right here, double switch trades in a row. Yep, here goes. So the expectation here is to see a bit of a flush coming into that market. ES is in the channel on the downside after the captain set up short that they produced right here, and we're getting multiple rotations in that direction. $47. Yeah, we should see another push lower here. Let's go. See that 45? The 45 is just constantly getting tested and retested. Yeah, I mean, it has all the signs of flushing. It's slow market too, which kind of makes me not so interested. But the 50, the 40, the 42 was a good entry. There you go. Yeah, that's what's keeping me away. It's not like there's a lot of momentum and follow through either way. So in my head, if me trying to get involved, I'm looking at, you know, a couple of candles in my favor and getting out. And it's okay. Let's just not press it here. Yeah, too many. Too many times though. It's hitting that level too many times. It's like the third time, actually fourth time, fifth time. It just you got to be careful. After a while, these things will just give way, and harmony. Excuse me, harmony wave is out of this rotation. They're gonna run it back to Globex, by the way. Just watch out. Fucking messed. There you go. Here you go. I mean, the minute they ran it one more time up here to that 45 level, it just it's the fifth time that they ran it up to that level, faded. Eventually, they'll just take out that supply and run the stops and go back to the middle of the range, and then just do that over again. Your best shots are always the first touch. Yeah. No, I get it. That's good. That's good. It's good you recognized it. Oh Lord. Oh. Yeah, Sheila. I mean, it just after such a massive move that we had in the past week or so, the market is simply consolidating, resting, and digesting. And that's just kind of natural to see. And the type of personality here, just we kind of have to adjust to it. Yeah, that 45 has just been paying all day. Here you go, that run up to the middle of the range in the 60s again. So a couple of things that we need to be very conscious of. The market is out of sync. I get that. We're going back and forth in this range. We have a level of 74. 74 will make a captain set up long on the 100 NT Renko, and that will give a lot more stability to the longs if that happens. So 74 is a critical level. Okay? If we manage to get there, then that can set the pullbacks to be more significant and the run-ups to be more significant. And we can start holding on to things a little bit longer and try to see if we can get a run-up all the way to 511. And if we get there, then there's a 550 and a 650 possibility to this market. Okay? So it will all start with a 74 close. And then we can start looking at the pullbacks to get involved into. All right, guys. So where are we at? We're at 11 o'clock right now. Back to Globex. We talked about the 74 as something significant, and that's it for me. We had a good day. We're reading the market accurately, up there 315, and most likely I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna add any more trades to it. I mean, unless we get to that 74, I mean that's a little bit too tempting for me not to participate in. But that's where we at. 64.76. We're at equity high, and we're trading well. All right, guys. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.